Hi, fasters. Welcome to Old Fat and Fasting. Today is our weekly wrap up. I posted a few days ago that I was going to prepare ahead of time for a dinner we were going to do and the adjustments I was going to make after our son moves to Illinois tomorrow. And he wanted to go to our favorite family restaurant before he left, which is an all you can eat sushi place. I did stick with all you could eat, but I stuck with all I could eat and just ordered a la
Oh,
carte. So it was all I could eat.
there you go.
Let's see. I'm of course have to use my bad memory by looking at the paper. The day before we did sushi, I did a 24-hour fast, which no big
Really?
deal. I mean, that's I never do less than that, just OMAD. But the day before sushi, my weight was 157.9. The day of sushi, and I weigh of a morning, was 157.3. The day after sushi was 158.4.
Hmm.
So I went up
Not
just,
bad.
what is that, 1.1 pounds? And let's see, the day after I was back down to 157.6. So I was
That's
actually
really good.
lower than I was before.
There you go.
Let's see. Last Friday at our wrap up, my weight was 158.9. This morning I was 157.6. So it's not as big of a weight loss as I usually have in a week, but I will take the loss. I am down 1.3 since last Friday. And
Yeah. And, we talk about making choices, and
mhm.
that's what you did this week with the sushi. So to me, when it's because, you know, I made the choice to eat something I normally wouldn't eat because it's some special occasion or
Right.
some special place, it's totally worth it to
Oh,
me.
it really was. It
Yeah.
really, really was.
Yeah.
It was good. And usually they put these crunches on top, so I got it without the crunch. It didn't, probably save me 10 calories, but 10 calories is 10 calories.
Yeah. Yeah.
And usually
Absolutely.
when yeah, usually when we go there I get a beer, but I had water with lemon and
Oh, good for you.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
I was gonna do a 48-hour fast. That's what I'd planned to do after that, but I still just stuck with OMAD, but ate, I don't know, more less than usual. So usually I might have like
Oh,
a whole container of egg salad. I think I was
right.
full after like, I don't know, 10 bites or something, and I hit that life fasting app again. So
Very
little
good.
adjustments, enjoy what you want.
Yeah. Yeah. And let's see, I have to look at my phone for my weight update. Last Friday, I was 194.6. And this morning, I was 188.8.
Hey,
So
that's a
that
big
is
one.
a loss of, I should have figured this out ahead of time.
Okay, math is hard.
I know. About 5 pounds. I think it's like 4.2 actually.
Holy
So
crap, girl.
that's a big week.
That's my sissy. Way to go. Did you
So,
do anything different?
well, I quit the snacking so much.
That's right. You said that last week you were going to do
So
that.
I did that, and that's a big week, but we talk about like your emotions when you step on the scale one day and
Oh,
it's
yes.
up. I had a lot of up and down this week. A lot of it, mostly up. It felt like that way to me, right? So when I actually looked at my numbers this morning, I was like, oh, wow, I did
Hey.
really good this week. So you're so critical day to day
Oh,
sometimes.
absolutely.
But then you look back and you're like, oh, I made more progress than I thought I did.
Good
So
job.
um, this week also, so I think I said before that um, the snacks I was doing, not all the time, I'll admit, but some of them were because of my acid reflux. So when I feel acid reflux coming, if I put something in my stomach, it seems to stop it. So since I cut back on the snacks this week, my acid reflux went up. And I was telling Lori before we started this video that it was to the level this week where I think when I fasted last time, this is the point where I stopped because I was like, this is just, I couldn't stand the heartburn all the time. But instead, this time, I wanted to figure out a way through it. So, and I'm going to keep track of what I do. keep a sort of acid reflux diary, I guess.
That's so sexy.
Oh, I know. So this morning I started back on Prilosec, and I'm just going to write down each day what I do. Prilosec has yet to fail me. It will get it under control, and then I'll just start from there, trying to figure out how to control it. So we'll see what happens.
And we'll have another episode, or we will make an episode
Yeah.
at some point just on heartburn, because I get it too, but we control it different ways.
Yeah. It was another busy week for Old Fat and Fasting. I feel like we got a lot done this week, a lot of new stuff. One thing that Lori figured out was how to add a chat feature to our Facebook page and our website. So if you ever have a question or just, anything that you want to ask us, you can do it through the chat on our Facebook page, Old Fat Fasting, or on our website, Old Fat Fasting. Is it Old Fat and Fasting? It's Old Fat Fasting.
The website, oldfatfasting.com. Yeah. I think "and" is only in our name. That's probably something we should learn.
Probably. Something that I've been working on a little bit for a long time is getting a podcast together for us, and got that done this week. We now have a podcast on Amazon Podcasts, Stitcher, and Spotify. Yay.
You worked so hard this week.
I feel like, I know you said that yesterday, but all these things that I got done this week, none of them were time consuming.
Oh, well, slacker.
I mean, getting the podcast is a matter of uploading audio and sending it to these places. It's really, but anyway. So we're on Amazon, Stitcher, and Spotify right now, and we will be on Google Play as soon as they look at our file. That can take up to 2 weeks, they say. So, or you can just listen to the podcast on our website as well. There's a new tab on our website. I think it's called podcast episodes.
Something like that. We'll put the link in the description below too, that they can follow.
And it will have all of our episodes. And as of yesterday, Amazon, Spotify, Stitcher, and our website all had the first 3 episodes of the How Do I Start Fasting
Oh, awesome.
series. Yeah. Let's see. Lori did lots of work. She doesn't give herself enough credit on this. She spent a lot of time working on the recipe builder on the website this week. And what she did is amazing. You guys should take a look at it.
Oh, you're sweet.
You added buttons for like different categories of food, right?
Yeah.
So like I don't remember what all, breakfast, snacks,
main courses,
desserts.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
So check that out. It's really good. And with the recipe builder, it's very clean and professional looking. Not only does it give you all the steps, it gives you a picture, it gives you nutrition. I think what you're including in the nutrition is calories, carbs, and sugar.
Yes.
Okay, because those are the main things that we're concerned with fasting.
Right.
So, and you're also putting links to any equipment that they might need. So if you're looking at a recipe that her instructions are for an Instant Pot, but you don't have an Instant Pot, there's a link to one on Amazon that you can get if you want to.
Right.
So it's really, really neat.
Something I'd like to add real quick about the recipe builder is the pictures that are on those recipes are our pictures. They are not stock images that, some food preppy person made. Those are the real pictures. We are not professional photographers, so they may not always look great, but it's the best we can do. And if those recipes are on there, we have made them and we liked them.
Yeah.
So, if you have good taste, you'll like the food that we put up there. We just want you to know that those are recipes we have made. We are not just inserting anything and everything we find. If we like it, we will put it on there.
And the same thing for the pictures. So we don't want to give you some stock image that makes it look prettier than it really looks when you make it.
Yeah.
Here's what it really looks like.
Yeah, we're everyday people that are cooking, and you're everyday people that are watching. So it's just all honest. Everything Old Fat and Fasting does is straightforward and honest and everyday people. So.
Yep. In general, this week we worked on the website content a lot. And Lori, you do deserve credit for this. Lori did most of that work.
Oh, jeez.
You really did spend a lot of time on the website this week, and I'm not doing that to say, Lori, you spent a lot of time on the website this week. You did a lot of great work on it.
Oh,
so
you're a very, very good sister.
And she created a couple of shorts this week on YouTube. One was for keto-friendly whipping cream, and low carb pizza. So you should check both of those out as well. And we had a couple of TikTok posts this week. We're going to try to start doing more with TikTok because we're trying to do more short videos. And so that works well with TikTok.
Earlier this week, I planned around a sushi feast, and this upcoming week or next couple of weeks, I'm going to have to adjust for a lot of things. I am not going to be home for 2 weeks, and I'm going to Kentucky to visit my family.
Yay.
And then, yay! And we'll stay there for a couple of days, and then we're going to take Andrew to Illinois, and then we're going back to Kentucky to stay a few more days with family. And then Steve and I are going on a trip so we don't come home to an empty house. I am packing my scale and taking it with me.
Good thing you're not flying. That thing weighs a little bit.
Right? So I am a person that my weight dictates so much of what I do. If I am up an ounce, I don't eat as much that night at dinner. So I have to have that. So that's one thing I'm going to do is pack the scale. I have avoided stress eating with my one and only moving away.
That's a biggie. You should be proud of yourself for that.
Thank you. I mean, a big part of that is what we talked about in the video earlier this week. There is literally nothing in this house that is bad. There is not a single potato chip, a single cookie, a single anything in this house that we can't eat. So if we can't eat it, it's not here, and that has helped. But even like going out for sushi the other day, I didn't get the steamed dumplings. I didn't get, the crab rangoon. I didn't get any of that stuff. So
very good.
2 weeks back to back of not being home. I'm planning accordingly. I'm taking things to help me, like the scale, just to make sure I keep myself in line. So again, it's one of those things of just preparing for knowing what's coming and adjusting your lifestyle accordingly. Something else I was excited to find this week was a big change in my BMI. When I first started fasting, I was 204 pounds, and my BMI, again, I'm old, I have to keep looking at stuff, was 35, which is obese. When I took screenshots and put them on our website the other day, my weight was 157 and my BMI was 26.9, which is out of obese. It was out of obese. It's overweight, but it's out of obese.
That's good.
But the exciting thing was that was at 157. At 145, which is just 12 pounds, I will be in the normal BMI range.
Wow, good for you.
Thank you. And what was more exciting from that is that's 12 pounds away. Once I get those 12 pounds and into normal BMI, I am only 10 pounds from my goal weight.
Oh, wow.
So that was, I was thrilled to find that out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I remember when my BMI dropped from obese to overweight, I was never so excited to be overweight. I'm like, I'm overweight. I'm overweight.
That's funny.
It's all in the wording that helps with the motivation, man.
Everything's relative.
So I'm almost normal.
That's what I've always said. She's almost normal.
Almost. It's just,
Coming soon with Old Fat and Fasting, one I already mentioned, which is getting our podcast on Google Play, which I'm hoping will be any day now, but it can take up to 2 weeks. More recipes. We're really, really trying to get a lot of recipes out there.
We want to make sure you all break your fast with good choices in carbs, calories, and sugars.
Yes, as well as stuff that doesn't take a long time to fix, because
Right.
who's got time to cook for an hour, right?
Something else you all can do on our recipes, you can print the recipes from the site and you
Yes.
can pin them from the site.
Also coming soon to our website will be a BMI calculator. So you guys can see the progress on your BMI. And we've been talking about a monthly newsletter. We're going to be working on that as well. And just more TikTok stuff. We're just trying to get together a lot of short stuff that's easy for you to watch and use. So if you're on TikTok, follow us on TikTok so you can see those things too.
We're pretty much trying to hit any social media platform that we can. Because
Pretty
we all
much, just
have,
reach as many people.
yeah, we all have different platforms, just
Right.
in our house. Andrew is a big Twitter person and I'm not, and I'm Instagram and he's not, so it's just trying to reach everybody in any way we can.
Yep.
So in mentioning that, please make sure that you like, subscribe, share our videos, find us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, all of the social brothel sites. Please find us, try to spread us around, help us get the word out there that, again, like we've said a million times, you don't have to be 20 and in shape to
Right.
fast.
Right.
We've both come a long way since we started fasting with our health and our weight, and we want to help other people. So help us get out there.
Our life fasting app.
Yes.
We also have a circle on there. If you search for, do they search for old fat fasting?
Old fat fasting.
Okay. And you can join our circle, which the old fat fasting, the old fat fasting app. There's a dream to work towards.
Not yet, but
coming soon. The life fasting app is really neat. It lets you track your hours of fasting, so you can like put in your start time and how many hours you want to fast, and it'll tell you when your fast will end. What day and time that many hours will be up.
Has a little timer that you can see where you are and what phase you're in.
Right. And also something they have is circles, which is basically a group of people that are accountable to each other. And there's comments you can do within your circle. So you can ask questions. Somebody who's in our circle on the app right now put in the comments a picture of something she saw on her walk the other day. It's just so you can chat with each other, ask questions or whatever. And Lori put it a good way the other day. It's a good way to build a community.
Yeah.
Of fasters. When you fast, some people have people who are supporting them. Some people have people all around them who are not supporting them. So if you're in that group of people who don't have supporters around them, I think it's especially helpful, especially when you start to have that support if you can. So we will be that support group for you. So
everybody in that circle supports you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if your motivation is fading, we'll get you back up there. So just search for old fat fasting, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And you can join that circle.
We'll welcome you. We will welcome you.
Yes. With open arms.
That'll wrap it up. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, and I think that's all.
That's all I have. Oh, I do want to say about the newsletter. Steve, my husband, aka our IT guy, he's the one that suggested the newsletter, and he wanted me to reiterate to everybody, we will not sell anybody's email. This will be just for our site. Nobody else will get it, and we won't spam you. If you sign up for newsletters, only we will have your email address, and all we will send you is a newsletter. We don't know if it'll probably be once a month. But that's all you're going to get. It's not going to turn into a spam thing. So
yeah, no, absolutely not. We try to do things the way we would want done to us, and we hate the spam. And you sign up for one thing and you start getting emails from 10 other places, and
yeah,
we're not going to do that.
And you unsubscribe and you still keep getting stuff anyway.
I know. I swear there's things I've unsubscribed to 10 times and I'm still getting stuff.
Then I send it to spam. Then I mark it as spam when that happens to me. So
So, but as we get closer on that, we'll let y'all know how to sign up for it and all that
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah. All right, fasters, that wraps it up for this week. We hope you have a fantastic week. The next 2 weeks, I just said week like a million times, but over the next 2 weeks, the videos may, I don't know, be a little different. I'll be shooting some from Kentucky and some from a vacation, and
Yeah.
Krista might do some on her own. I'm not sure how our internet's going to be when we're on our
Yeah.
trip, but we're still here.
Yep.
But have a great week, have a great weekend, and happy fasting. Bye bye.
Bye.